guys, it's Sierra here, back with another video. This week I am starting to do something so cool and interesting that I kind of just learned about. I didn't really understand its capabilities until this week, but I've started vibe coding. And for anyone who doesn't know what vibe coding is, it is essentially using AI to create something for you. So it can be an app, a website, whatever you want it to be, using simple, plain language to communicate to AI what you want to build. So I have already started one project. I'm actually trying to create an app for myself that works as a period and mood tracker that also creates journal entries, but that's still in the works and I feel like it's going to take quite a bit of time. But I did want to try to build something that was like a lot more easier and a lot more fun and not really like useful for anything, but more of just something to make and create, because I thought of it and I was like, well, now I can bring it to life. So today we're going to be using Lovable, and I wanted to make a little pigeon park game. I think I'm going to do it as a web app, actually inspired by my friend who loves pigeons, and I was like, let me make her a little game so she can just like play with little pigeons on her phones every now and then. So let's start and see what Lovable can make for me. The thing is, I literally did 3 prompts and now I've run out of free credits for today on Lovable, so I think I'm going to switch over to Claude Code and see how different that looks. But I like how this looks so far. I think it's really cute. Like, there's people. It's a little glitchy, I will say. Like the leash for the dog owners are going like the wrong way. I think it's the leash. They all have it. I'm not really sure. And then like the playground that they added is like a little bit too small. And also some of the pigeons are like kind of tweaking, like you just saw that one tweak out a little bit. So I think I'm gonna switch to Claude and see what that can give me, because I can't do anything else on Lovable. Okay, Claude gave me something interesting. It is like the first screen, but it doesn't look as cute, and it's not pixelated like I wanted it to be, at least this first initial screen, but I don't know what happened. Let's go with green hoodie. Look, I think Lovable did a lot better of a job. I think I need to be a lot more specific with this. That's so interesting. I think Lovable is able to read my mind a lot better. It just got the vision. Okay, I think I need to do some iterations with Claude to get what I actually want. I'm gonna put them side by side so we can see, because I think that this is kind of funny. Like, this is the first iteration that Claude gave me, and this is the second iteration that Lovable gave me, but it's not that much different than the first, so. Okay, we're gonna keep working on this. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to do a lot more iterations of Claude. It's just not giving the vibe that Lovable was giving, because this is not really what I wanted it to look like. This is what it's looking like. And then, as a reminder, this was Lovable after 3 prompts. I definitely need to figure out how to prompt it a bit better. And I feel like I'm just going to be going through a lot of different iterations. I think I'm going to stop here for tonight and try again tomorrow and see what I can come up with. But I think I just have to think a little bit more on it. Hi, it's the next day. So I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I think I'll just use Lovable and I'll just take my time trying to like make it how I want it to look on Lovable. So I came home, I went onto Lovable today, and it still said that I have 0 credits. So I literally have no idea when it resets, but what I decided to do instead is just download the code and bring it into Claude so then Claude can just work off of what Lovable had originally made me. So this is what I'm at today. So this is my Claude code, and then this is my test environment for Claude Code. I've moved off of the browser and brought it into VS Code through Claude Code because I thought that'd be easier to actually upload all of the files onto. So we're gonna work off of this. I need to decide what I want to update on this, and then we will get into it again. We got some parm bites. Oh, that looks good. And then we got a
pizza, free pizza.
Three thin crust pizza. Yummy.
Lunch and learn.
Okay, finished eating. I started going back into it. There's like a couple small changes that I made, but I haven't done anything huge. But I am trying to make it so that I can actually share it with other people. So right now it's just a local server. I asked Claude Code what's the best way for me to share it, and it said to use GitHub Pages. So I put it into a repository, and I'm just trying to figure out how to make it a public site. Okay guys, I have gotten it onto GitHub Pages, so now I can send it off to other people, and it looks so cute. I think I'm gonna just like continually add on to it as time goes on to see like if I have any new ideas, because right now I can't really think of anything, but it's just so cute. Like I love the little hearts that come up when you feed the pigeons. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is good. I'm actually so amazed and like honestly so surprised on how crazy AI is on building things for you. Like I didn't have to write one line of code to make this, and this is what it is. This is so insane. I did test it on a phone too. I sent it to Naoki to see if it works on his phone, and it does. Like you can pick your character, but there's no way to move around. So I think I'm gonna ask Claude to see if there's a way that we can also make it work on phones, because I just want to like, when I send this to my friend, I just want to like send it to her, and then that's it. And then if she opens it on her phone, then she'll be able to use it. So we're gonna go back into it and see if we can fix that issue. So I updated it so that we can have little arrows on phones now and you can actually control it, but this is what it looks like on your phone. I don't know why the arrows are like different, like these are emojis and these aren't, but on my laptop they all are consistent, so I don't really know what's going on there, but it doesn't look so bad. I feel like the scaling is kind of off on the phone, but it's okay. I do wish the pigeons were a little bit bigger on the phone, but I'm scared that it's gonna mess up what it looks like on the laptop. And I do quite like how it looks on the laptop. I decided to change the names of the characters because my friend's dog's name is Biggie. So I was like, okay, let's just name all the characters Biggie. So we got B-I-G, we got Small, we got Big Papa, and of course we got Biggie. So this is what it's looking like now. So this is the product for now. We'll see if I make any changes later on, but I think I'm gonna send to her and see what she says. Anyways, I think that's the video. Yeah, this was such an interesting project to make. I find that doing something more creative through vibe coding can be a bit more difficult because it's so hard to explain. I feel like it's easy to explain functions and elements that you want, but then when it comes to a look, it's a weird thing having to explain it and having your vision come to life, because you explain it and then you're like, oh, that's not exactly what I wanted. But I think I just have to be better at prompting and figuring out how to describe things that I want. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a little bit of a different one, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I think I'm really into like making these like little projects through AI, so I feel like I'm gonna keep vibe coding and trying to make something cool. But I hope you guys liked the video. I will link this game in the description below so you guys can check it out if you want. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!